Today's video is about 5 facts that you probably didn't know about Judaism. So, let's start. बंद करो इसे, बंद करो। ये क्या रमजान के महीने में यहूदी एजेंडा लगाया हुआ है? तुम्हें शर्म नहीं आती? इजरायली एजेंट, यहूदो नसारा हमारे बेचो। चुप। वीडियो देखें आप। Judaism is a religion followed by Jews, who are approximately 16 million in total all around the world. Fact number 1. There are a lot of similarities between Islam and Judaism. Both are strictly monotheistic religions, meaning that they teach to worship only one God. Muslims call him Allah and Jews call him Elohim or Yahweh. Both Jews and Muslims pray while facing towards their holy site. Muslims pray 5 times a day while facing Kaaba, whereas Jews pray 3 times a day while facing Temple of Jerusalem. Judaism also obligates Jews to pay charity or zakah, something which is also obligatory in Islam. In Islam, it's called zakat. Many of the Jews today give 10% of their annual earnings to the poor. And finally, both the religions share almost identical dietary laws. Both of the religions prohibit the consumption of meat except chicken, mutton, beef, and specific type of seafood, which means no pork, no bats. Even the slaughtering of animals is done in a similar way to give them painless death and drain all their blood. The difference is, in Islam it's called halal and in Judaism it's called kosher. Fact number 2. Tanakh. Tanakh is a collection of 3 sacred Jewish texts. Torah, the book of law, Nevi'im, the book of prophets, and Ketuvim, the book of writings. And if you look closely, the first letters of these 3 books make up the word Tanakh. T for Torah, N for Nevi'im, and K for Ketuvim. Torah is further divided into 5 books. It is the most sacred book of Jews, which was dictated to Moses by God himself on the Mount of Sinai, where God made a covenant or a deal with the Jews that he will make them a great nation, bless them, and give them the promised land. For that, Jews were ordered to obey 613 mitzvahs or commandments that God gave them through Torah. Other than that, Nevi'im is a collection of 4 historical narrative books and 15 other works named after specific prophets. And finally, Ketuvim is a compilation of poetic and narrative texts. Fact number 3. Shabbat. तुम्हारा दर्स नहीं खत्म हुआ अभी तक? तुम फिर आ गए हो? तुम्हें कुफर से रोकने आया हूँ। हाँ, तो मैं उनको यहूदी बना रहा हूँ। क्या पता? चल निकल। खैर, Shabbat is an obligatory day of rest for Jews. According to the Torah, God made the heaven and the earth in 6 days and rested on the 7th day. That 7th day for Jews is Saturday, which is called Shabbat. On Friday night, Jews have a family dinner, they light up candles, and they sing their sacred songs. The most interesting part, they're not allowed to do almost anything except that on the day of Saturday. No business, work, driving, house chores, or even using mobile phones. They can't even switch a light on because they're not allowed to interact with technology. And Jews take this day very seriously. There have been incidents when athletes miss their big sporting events because they were scheduled on Saturday. Number 4. The coming of Mashiach or Messiah. Jews believe that God will send a Messiah who will rebuild the Temple of Jerusalem, end hunger, sufferings and injustice, unite all people regardless of differences like culture or religion, bring true awareness of God to people, and signal the end of the world. When the Messiah will come, all the Jews that have ever lived will literally rise up from the dead. Last but not the least, afterlife. वही होगा तुम्हारा हिसाब। ठीक है। Afterlife is an unimportant and an uncertain part of Judaism which is rarely discussed in the Torah. There is very little understanding of heaven and hell. It's because Judaism focuses more on people's action and purposes in this life rather than what happens in the hereafter. As mentioned in the Talmud, be not like servants who serve their master for the sake of receiving a reward. However, there are verses that tell us that God will punish or reward people on Judgment Day based on their actions. So, there we have it. These were the 5 facts that I thought were less known among Pakistanis and non-Jews. I hope you like this video. Please leave a like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Wow. And drain all their blood.